It's back.
Yay!
It's back. That means only one thing, probably another battering. Oh, however, we are going to be going over very, very shortly week 7's results, which were a bit better for me. But today,
Can I just say, they weren't any better for you. I did rubbish.
so you're basically saying I did as rubbish as normal and you did
Yeah.
equally as rubbish, which is fair enough. So look, it's great to have you join us. Obviously, loads will be watching this back on catch up. There'll be lots of you that will be listening to it on the podcast as well. And we're going to be going. We've got lots to talk about today because we're going to be looking at week 7's results again. We're going to be looking forward to week 8, which is where I'm going to win. But we also have an absolutely fantastic offer for you guys and a game that you can get involved with. And I'm just going to tell you a little bit about that before we get started, because we're going to come back onto this a little later. But what we've got is this, which I'm going to put up on the screen for you now. We've got a new partner. It's FanTeam. It's basically where you can win some money. And what's all about them is they're Europe's largest daily fantasy sports site, and they've exclusive offers for us here on Always Wolves Fan TV. And we're going to be teaming up to take on you. So we're not going to be competing against each other.
Yeah, because he's scared.
There is that, but we're going to be competing against you. Now, we're going to be getting onto this and we're going to be doing our picks at the end of this, so stick with us. But you guys can also download this in the link below this video, or there's a pinned comment as well that you can get involved with. So get downloading that. And at the end, we're gonna compete against you. By the way, I should let you know that the Big Six focuses on the big Premier League games of the weekend, and it's on the Saturday. And it's like normal fantasy football league. It can be a bit complicated where you can pick loads. You have to pick loads where you only have to pick 6 players, and you can. And there's going to be
there's no budget.
There's no budget, and there's a guaranteed prize fund, which is
£10,000.
10 grand, and at the moment it's paying out up to the first 40 or 50 on the leaderboard, so you're guaranteed some money, and you don't even have to put any £2 entry in. You'll get a free entry on us. So let's get stuck into last week's results, or 2 weeks ago's results. If you haven't seen, these are the results of 2 weeks ago. And I'm just going to put that onto the stage right now. So this is the results of 2 weeks ago. As you can see,
we did rubbish.
We did.
However, if I look back, and I probably still wouldn't change my predictions.
You wouldn't?
No, I don't think I would.
We did absolutely rubbish, didn't we? I mean, I did equally as rubbish. I got 3 points. But
yeah, you did your normal and I did rubbish.
Yeah, but I didn't lose. I've broken my
the lucky duck?
No, it's not the lucky duck. I've broken the losing streak with a draw.
Right. Can Wolves do that, please?
But Emma's still leading with 48 points to my measly 34. So we've got quite a few of you that's already joining in the chat. Who are saying hello. As you can see, there's a pinned comment. So make sure you do get downloading that app, because we're going to be. No, you can, Matt. It's 27 countries.
There's a reply from Tom further down.
Oh, there's a reply from Tom. Where's that?
I've seen a reply. FanTeam. There we go.
Oh, here we go. This is FanTeam. We're in the chat if anyone has any questions, which is fantastic. So the first question is
cash games in America.
Okay, there we go. Due to state by state regulations.
We'll come into that in more detail.
Yeah, but they do. It is 27 countries. So 27 countries.
I'm sorry, but I've got to point out that comment from Matt.
What's that?
Dave is in a relegation battle.
A relegation battle against who? Emma, your luck is coming undone. Yes.
Yeah, tell me about it.
You have to go. We've got Stan Pyatt here. Going to catch up. Stan, let us know if you've downloaded and logged on to FanTeam, because we're going to be having this game at the end for everyone to join in. And even if you're watching this back on catch up later or listening to on the podcast, you'll still be able to enter. And then there'll be a league table at the end. And as I say, they're paying out the top 40 or 50 places. But we have FanTeam live on the thing. So if there's any questions for them, you can ask. Right, are you ready? Are you ready for the weekend's action?
Yeah, stop rattling your paper.
Okay, so look, we're going to talk a bit more about FanTeam in a bit. So get downloaded, but now we're going to go on to these predictions. So the first one is Tottenham Hotspur against West Ham. Are the Spurs going to be hammering the irons? What's your thoughts?
Possibly not hammering, but I've got them down for the win. I've gone Spurs 2, West Ham 1. Spurs have scored 14 goals in 7 matches, but they blew a 2-goal lead last time round against Brighton, so they are vulnerable. But I just still expect him to beat Lopetegui. So let's go with the Spurs 2-1 win.
Have you been looking over my shoulder?
Oh, absolutely.
You so have, because that's exactly what I've gone for, 2-1. But let's have a look at the chat.
I did my predictions yesterday. You did yours today.
Yes.
And they were been on my desk.
I'm not being funny, but you like have this. I swear down, you've got some analysts that's working on your scores, which way you winning. Right. We've got Jonah's going for a 3-2 to Tottenham. Scott's going for a 2-0 West Ham. Carl's 3-0. 3-1. 2-0 to Tottenham. Carl's going 3-1 Tottenham. Andy Saunders 2-all draw. Rick reacts 2-1 West Ham. Spurs has gone 2-1 to Sarah's gone 2-1 Spurs. Matt's gone 3-1 Spurs.
Yeah.
Matthew's gone 3-1 Spurs. And Brandon is basically saying the obvious, that we're playing rubbish at the moment, which we are.
Don't we know it?
Don't we know? But I'll tell you what, our results are going to guide what we're going to be doing in the FanTeam in a bit when we do this game. And I am so excited about that, because it means that I'm with you. So I've got a chance of winning something. So I'm quite excited. Right, next up, we've got Fulham of the Cottagers, who are facing Aston Villa. The villains, are they going to rob the Cottage?
Yes. Well, perhaps not rob, but I think they'll be the better team.
So you're going for it? I
don't see it being as a smash and grab sort of thing. I've got a 2-0 to Villa. I just think they're going to carry on their unbeaten run. They just seem to have belief to overcome anything at the moment, Villa. So I just don't see anything but a Villa win.
2-0.
2-0.
Let's have a look in the chat before I give you mine. Matt's going for 2-1 to Villa. Oh, Zane's going for a 3-2 Fulham.
He's a Fulham fan.
Rick's going for it's Rick, a Fulham fan as well. 3-2. Yeah. Glad you can join us, Rick. If you've just joined us, by the way, try and download the link on FanTeam and get connected onto that, because we're going to play you in a minute. Sarah is going 2-1 to Villa. Jonah's going 1-1. Good game, 2 good sides. Scott's going for a 1-0 to Fulham with a Raoul winner. Andy's a 1-all draw. He's liking his draws today. Carl's going 2-0 to the villains.
Same as me.
And Terry's going 2-1 to the villains. Satfi has just joined us. 2-1 to Fulham. Matthew's going 2-1 to Villa. And I've gone Fulham 2, Aston Villa 2. So I'm going for a 2-all draw on that one.
Fulham have had a decent start. I just don't think they're good enough to get anything.
Well, they've been doing all right. Anyway, Ipswich, the Tractor Boys, are they going to squash the Toffees of Everton?
Well, I think there could be goals in this one, because both teams have been struggling defensively. Ipswich have conceded 14 and Everton 15 so far.
Still better than Wolves 21.
It is. And then we've got Man City at the weekend, so that could increase phenomenally.
Please.
I've gone with a 2-all draw.
You've gone with a 2-all. Let's have a look at the chat. Zane's going for a 2-all draw. Sarah's 1-1. Rick's going for a 1-0 to Everton. 2-2 from Scott. Sapphires 2-2. Carl's 2-2. Matt's 2-2. Andy's gone for a 3-1. Roger Tomlinson's going for a 2-1 to Ipswich. Connor's 0-0. And Jonah's gone 2-2. And I have a feeling that Ipswich are going to get their first win of the season. I'm going for Ipswich 2, Everton 1. I just think they're not bad at home, and I think Everton can be vulnerable. I'm going for a 2-1 win. I would prefer it to be a draw, but as a Wolves fan, but that's what I'm going with. The Red Devils of United against those nasty bees that scored 5 against us when they had 9. Oh, they stung us bad, didn't they? They stung us bad against Brentford.
But I think it says more about us than it did about Brentford as a team.
Yeah.
I just think it showed our frailties rather than... I mean, obviously they were well coached to exploit that big gap in defence.
You need to talk up a bit because you just go on podcast, remember.
All right, okay. But I think it's going to be close, competitive, but I've gone with a home win, 2-1 to United.
2-1 to United. Wow, Yoska's going 3-3. Matthew's gone, oh, that's the last one. City's going 1-1. That's a Man City fan. Hi, you can join in, by the way, on the FanTeam stuff. It doesn't matter if you're from a different team. It's not just for Wolves fans. You can all get involved in this and compete against us. So he's gone United 0, Beast 2, but he is a City fan. Yeah. He is a City fan.
He's got his own little bias going there.
Carl's gone 3-2 United. Sarah's 2-2. Matt's 2-1 to Brentford. 3-1 to Brentford. This is
I think this is what people want rather than what they think is going to happen.
This is how the mighty have fallen, isn't it? Man United 3-1 for Roger. 2-1 to Brentford, Andy Saunders. Scott's going for a 3-2 Brentford win.
Oh, there's a lot of think Brentford are going to do it.
Terry's 2-2. Zane's gone 3-1 to Brentford because of my Merseyside red bias. I'm not really sure what that is. Is it 1-0 or 1-0 or 1-2, Jonah? Rick's gone for 1-1 Brentford. Matthew's gone 2-1 to United. FanTeam have gone 3-1 to Brentford. 3-1 Brentford. So there's interesting. I know the guy from FanTeam supports as well. So he hasn't got any. He's not got
an allegiance.
An allegiance to any one of these things. He's a proper fan. So
he's in non-Premier League.
Yeah, but he's a proper fan. He's a proper fan and a proper top lad as well. So look, I've gone with Manchester United 2, Brentford 0.
So you got like United.
And to be honest, if Brentford do beat United, it would be funny. But
you don't mind dropping the points for that.
I do because I need a win.
Yeah, but I've gone for a Man United win, so you aren't going to pick unless you get the school bob on. You're not going to pick up
I
any
hope
more
I do
points
get the score bob on. I need these 3 points. The way we work it, if we get the score right, the outcome right, it's a point. If we get the score right, it's 3 points, and she's good at getting the score right. So I'm hoping, as we're on the same team for the FanTeam stuff, that's going to rub off. Right. So listen, Newcastle versus Brighton. The Toon against the Seagulls.
Well, St James's Park it's not a nice place to go, is it, for a team? Both teams are strong, but I just think Newcastle are going to edge it. I've gone 2-1. I've done a lot of 2-1s, actually.
You've gone to 2-1. Just talking about Matt says United are atrocious at the minute. They aren't great, but I'd rather have their points. Anyway, we've got some scores coming in here. This is a humdinger. This is Matt. This might be really one. When you do your FanTeam, whatever your score predictions, think what you're doing because with your 6 that you pick, your 6 players, it might. If you think it's a high scoring game, you might want to go for some players from Newcastle or Brighton in the FanTeam. Andy Saunders is 2-2. Rick's agreeing with him. He's going 2-2. Zane's he's gone for a 3-2 Newcastle. They all think there's going to be goals in this. Sarah's gone 2-1. There she is. Carl's agreed, and Scott all gone 2-1. In fact, we've got 4 2-1s in a row. City Mad's gone 2-0 Newcastle. Terry's gone 2-2. Another Desmond 2-2. Did you see what he's done there? That's quite good, that is. I like that.
The youngsters won't know who Desmond 2-2
Desmond
is, though.
2-2. He was the Archbishop of something or other, wasn't he? Or he was a bishop or somewhere. Sapia's gone 2-1 Brighton. Steve's 2-2. Matthew's gone 2-2. And Jonah's gone 3-2. Chippy Chips, nice one. I've gone for a draw on this one. So I've gone different to you again. I've got Newcastle 1, Brighton 1. That moves us on to the Saints of Southampton against the Foxes of Leicester. Are the Foxes going to be ripping the Saints' soul?
I can see what you've put is different to me.
So we've gone different. We've gone different, apparently. Which is
Right.
good if I get it right, bad if I get it wrong.
So Leicester got a win last time out against Bournemouth. I think they'll keep the momentum going. I think Southampton look poor. So I've gone with Leicester to bank all the points with a 2-0 win.
You've gone to Leicester to bank all the points for the 2-0 win. I don't know what you're going on there, Matt, because they're not playing Forest. Archbishop for South Africa. There we go. So we've gone. Rick's gone Southampton 0, Leicester 2. Carl's gone 0-1 to the Foxes. Sarah and Carl, are you sharing sort of like notes at the moment? Because you keep going with the they keep going with the same outcome. I wonder if they're conferring. Andy's gone with another draw. He likes his draws today. Scott's gone with a 4-1 to Leicester. Yeah, if you're doing your fan team, you might want to put some money on some of the Leicester goal scorers. Well, you don't have to put any money on, but like when you pick your players.
There is a free entry, but you will have to wait for that to be added to your account once you've signed up.
Yeah,
and
it should be £2 because we're friends with FanTeam. Nah, you get free entry.
Yeah. But as I said, you have to wait for your free entry to go on after you've registered.
You do, and I've got something else to tell you where you get more free entries as well. It's so good. This is. I like free things.
Stop getting ahead of
I'm
ourselves.
excited about this FanTeam thing because we're going to play them.
Get excited about your predictions.
Yeah, but I'm with you for the FanTeam, so I've got a chance tonight. Sapia's got 2-1. Terry's 1-1. Jonah's 1-1. City, I love the fact that he comes on. 3-2 to Leicester.
No,
to Southampton. 9-0 Leicester. It's happened before. It actually has, hasn't it, as well? Steve's gone with a 1-1. Matthew's gone with a 2-1 Leicester. And Roger's gone with Southampton Premier League win 2-1. And that's right. Neil says at least Potter hasn't got the England job. Of course, it's gone to Tuchel. As an itch, we might talk about that in a minute. I'm going with Southampton to get their first win of the season. I'm not really wanting it because it puts Wolves in more trouble. I prefer a draw, but it's Southampton 1, Leicester 0. The way I'm looking at it,
Neil, he's jumping ahead.
The way I'm looking at it, right?
Yeah.
Is if I'll get it right and Southampton win, I'll get some points. And if they get a draw, then I'm still happy because it sings. I'm going, that's my luck. So Bournemouth, the last of the Saturday matches, Bournemouth against the Cherries, against the Arsenal, against the Gunners. What are you going for?
Well, I reckon Bournemouth might sneak a goal, but that's as much as I've given them.
Right.
I've gone 3-1 to Arsenal. I think it'll be a comfortable win for them.
3-1 to Arsenal. Let's have a look in the chat. Terry's gone with a 3-0 to the Arsenal. Matt's 2-0 to the Arsenal. Scott's gone with a 2-1. Andy Saunders is in 3-0 to Arsenal. 2-1 there from Jonah. 3-0 to the Arsenal from Sarah. Interesting as Carl put his in yet because like you must see whether it's the same as Sarah's. Zane's gone 3-1 Arsenal. Safia's gone 3-1 Arsenal. Oh no, slightly different. Or have they gone the same again? Oh no, she went 3-0. Carl's gone 3-1. Rick's gone 3-1 Arsenal. City Mad's gone 1-0. Do you know why that is, don't you? Because he really wants Bournemouth to win because he's a City fan. Neil's gone 3-0 to the Arsenal. Steve's a little bit. Steve's gone there 2-1 to the Cherries. Imagine. Matthew's gone for the 2-1. Look, I've gone for a convincing Arsenal win. So Bournemouth 0, Arsenal 3. Now, before I go any further into the Sunday and Monday games, before we get to the fan team at the end, I do want to show you this, that on top of the free entry that you're going to get when you sign up to FanTeam, it's in the pin chat, it's in the description below, that you can sign up, and we're going to be competing against you in a bit. Do you know what FanTeam have done? Even better, every single goal that Wolves score during game weeks 8, 9, 10, and 11, if you've signed up off our link, you get another free entry into something else. So if Wolves score 3 against City at the weekend, no, it could happen. We scored.
To be fair, forget the City game, but Wolves are scoring. It's not like we're not
goals,
scoring.
Yeah. So listen, if every goal that Wolves score in match weeks 8, 9, 10, and 11, as long as you've signed up, you're going to get another free entry regardless on top. So we're hoping for Goalfest, aren't we? So we're going to come on.
We're not hoping for Goalfest.
We are for us. So yes. So look, patient on that one. We're going to come on to that again, but now we're going to go on to Sunday's games, which is Wolves against Manchester City, which is the 2:00 kickoff. Emma.
Well, City are formidable in front of goal. Wolves are feeble in defence. What can I say? I've gone for a conservative 3-1 to City, but I'm just, with that score, I'm hoping Gary can fix some of our problems. If he hasn't fixed any of them problems, it's going to be an absolute landslide to City.
Now, listen, guys, I've got to tell you now, I've been on the old WhatsApp to Gary O'Neill.
Yeah.
And I've been telling him he needs to play a back 5 from now on.
Yeah. City haven't had a clean sheet this season, so I reckon we will get at least a goal.
That's just kiboshed it now, hasn't it? City haven't had a clean sheet this season.
No, I don't think so.
Are you sure?
Oh, against Chelsea, they've had one.
Yeah.
They've had one against Chelsea.
So we're bound not to score, aren't we? Listen, as always, guys, you've got to wait for my match preview for my score prediction. Am I going with head or heart or in the middle? What do you think? Let's see what the chat's had to say about this. This is going to be funny. Here we go. Rick's gone 4-1 City. This is from Wolves fans.
It's horrible betting against your own team, but we've got to be sensible on this.
Have we? Yeah, I suppose we have. Zane's gone 3-1 City. These are Wolves fans. 5-0 City. 5-1 City. My God, the Man City fan. It's not. Have you ever seen Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
When they're all round the table, and Hammond's talking about the park, and he goes, "You're all and the only one I've got on my side is the blood-sucking lawyer."
The only one you've got your side is a Man City fan.
I'm not saying that you're a blood-sucking lawyer, but like you're a City fan. All the Wolves fans are predicting a loss, and the City fan, which is predicting a draw. So listen, I'm taking it. Carl's 3-2 to City. Neil, Mr. Positive, 9-0 to City. Satfia's gone 2-1 Wolves. Yeah, come on, let's have some positivity. Matt, if we play a back 4, we'll lose 5-0. If we play a back 5, we'll lose 4-0.
That's probably right.
I love it. Sarah's 4-1 City. Roger's gone with a 1-1. Oh, Matthew's gone with a 1-1. 1 clean sheet. Emma confirmed. That's Mr. Stato. If we play about 5-2-2. No, I don't
I'm
think
all for playing 11 at the back, personally.
I'm not being funny, Steve, but like, if we play 5-2-2, we've only got 10 men on the field, mate. That's not going to help at all. 5-2-2. I think it might be 5-3-2. 2-1 Wolves just open. Why not? You've got a dream. North Street's 4-1. Scott saying, let's play 9-0-1. Loving it.
I'm all for 11. I reckon this week we should be practicing some sort of acrobatics to fill the goal with bodies so that they just can't.
Acrobatics?
Yeah, so like so they're standing on each other's shoulders to fill the goal.
Listen, we'd still concede.
Yeah, so my formation is 11.
Listen, they can't get a formation right at the moment. Do you think they're going to get that right? Can you imagine?
I am joking.
Oh, he says, oh, sorry, Steve, I misunderstood. He says we play a back five, the score will be 2-2. I get you. That's fine. Okay. It's Liverpool against Chelsea. This is a spicy one, isn't it? What's you going with that one?
I was really torn on this one. I was really tempted to go with a Liverpool win, and I still think they might, but I've plumped with a 2-2 draw.
You plumped with a 2-2 draw. Okay, so you've gone with a 2-2 draw. I'm just putting in the chat again, the link for the upcoming game. So you've gone with a 2-2 draw. What you thinking?
What's my thinking?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be tight. There's part of me that does think Liverpool might edge it, but I've just gone with a 2-2.
Okay, we've got some scores coming in here. Matt has gone with a 5-2 to Chelsea. Matt, with your fan team, that should probably mean you need, if you're thinking that, you get some.
There's no Liverpool game in the fan team.
Oh, because it's on the week. It's only the Saturday one.
3 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, it's the Saturday kickoffs, yeah. But anyway, we'll come on to that. Zane's, who's a Liverpool fan, he's gone 2-1. I think does he mean 2-1 Chelsea or 2-1 Liverpool? Because he's got a Liverpool sticker there. Carl's gone 3-3. Sapphir's gone 3-2 to Liverpool. Terry's gone 2-1 Liverpool. Scott's gone 1-1. Chelsea, they always draw. This is, you know why he's gone 2-2 in here? Because that's City. Although saying that, was he said 3-3 with Wolves? I mean, I just think he's feeling sorry for us.
Possibly.
Sarah's gone 2-1 Liverpool. AFC, an Arsenal fan, has gone 0-0. As I say, it doesn't matter what team you support, you can get involved with the fan team in a bit. Neil White's gone 1-1. Steve's gone Liverpool 2-1. Matthew's gone 1-1. He's going reverse psychology, is what Zane says about his Liverpool result. Go says 2-2. And I am going to go. I'm also going to agree that it's going to be a draw. I think it's going to be 1-1. I think it's going to be 1-1. And that brings us on to one more game before we get on to the FanTeam game, which I'm excited for. Because we're teaming up. So I've got a chance. So Monday, the 21st of October, it is the Trees of Nottingham Forest against the Eagles of Crystal Palace. What I want to know is, are the forest going to be chopped down, or are the Eagles going to be sitting on their branches? What are you going for?
Sitting on their branches?
Trees, aren't they? They're trees, and the eagle can sit on their branch in the trees.
Well, Palace are struggling. Forest are doing well. I've gone with a comfortable win for Forest, 2-0.
You've gone with 2-0. Let's have a look at what the chat are saying. Scott's gone with a 2-1 to Forest. Sarah's 2-0 to Forest. Rick reacts is 3-1 to Forest. Terry's 2-1. Carl's 2-0 to Forest. Him and Sarah have started getting back to sync again. Matt's 2-2. Neil's got 1-0 Forest. City Mad's Nottingham 2, Palace 1. Steve's 1-1. AFC's gone Forest 1, Palace 3. Ezzy Brace, Metata to score for Palace. Sapphir's gone 3-1 Forest. Go's gone 1-0 Forest. And Matthew has gone 2-1
I don't think it's Go.
Forest.
I think it's G-O. There's a space.
G-O. Go. Yeah, okay. It might be. So look, my final prediction, and then we're going to get on to the game, which you can all join in, is Nottingham Forest 2, Crystal Palace 1.
Why?
Because Forest are quite good at home and Palace have been crap. So Palace basically got all their wins in the end of last season, and they ran out of wins. I don't know where our wins have gone, because I'm sure we have some. We've lost them. So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I've got my list.
Are you ready? This is. We're going to be doing this live. So, just to remind you, the link to the fan team is below. You can you can enter. It's not £2 if you use our link. It starts October the 19th. It's 6 of the games from the Saturday 3 o'clock kick-off. There's a guaranteed £10,000 pot. They're paying out at the moment the top 40 places in the league as well. So you've got a chance of winning some money. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about FanTeam before we get started. So they're Europe's largest daily fantasy sports site. They've got exclusive offers for Always Wolves Fan TV, which we're going to get onto and do live in a minute. You can sign up using the link in the video description or in the chat. You're going to receive a free entry into the Big Six pick contest. So no money. Don't have to deposit any money. No deposit required. You just sign up. And as I say, if Wolves score goals, you get loads of more free entries as well. So the Big Six. Big pick 6.
That's a bit of a tongue twister.
Yeah, you can do that bit.
Big pick 6. So it focuses on the biggest Premier League games each week. And what you have to do is you have to pick 6 players to make up your team. As I said earlier, there's no budget, so you don't have to worry about adding up your expenditure. You
like in the normal fantasy,
it
don't matter. You can have all the best players, really, basically.
And you don't have to have defence and midfield, and
as you'll see in a
forward,
bit when we do it,
you can pick any players. So you could have 6 goalkeepers if you wanted to. So it's entirely up to you as to how you build your team. Then you compete against the other managers,
which would be me and Emma. We're AWF TV.
Yeah. And the scoring is very similar to Fantasy Premier League. So, like, you get points for goals, you get points for a keeper save and a penalty, you get points knocked off if they get booked. All those sort of things apply the same, and that's how the score is calculated. And as David said, this week it's a minimum of 10 grand in the prize pool.
So if you choose to have a deposit, you can also take advantage of FanTeam. You need to answer that.
Yeah, possibly.
I'll carry on a bit doing this. We've got someone at the door. So look, if you choose to do a deposit, which you can do if you want to, you can take advantage of FanTeam's standard welcome offer, which gives you an extra £10 in contests. We're going to pick our teams in a second. Just to remind you, obviously, this is strictly prohibited to over 18s. So please use it responsibly. T's and C's apply. Links are in the description below. And we're ready to get started. We're ready to, look, it's literally like a Fantasy Premier League challenge. So this is where we're going to get started. Are you ready? I'm excited. I'm excited.
I've already picked mine. Have you picked yours?
Yeah, I've got some players. Right. We're going to share a screen. So we're going to show it yet. So, make sure you do hit that download. And because we've got FanTeam online with us at the moment, any questions for them that you want to ask in the comment section, and they'll answer for you. Right, we're going to share our screen for you now. So we're going to do our tournament. So when you open up, hopefully you can see this on the screen. Just want to put myself down there. Now I'm going to put myself, where am I going to put myself? I'm going to put it there for you. Right. So look, basically what you want to go, you can see on here, there's a free one there. That's the one that we're going to get done because we've signed up for this. So we get.
But you will have to wait a little while just for your free to be allocated after you've registered.
Yeah. We're going to go on to the beginners one, but there's different games, but we're going to go on to the beginners friendly. So you can see there's 2 free plays here. So basically, this is the one we're going to be playing here, but we were also, there's a weekly free play. So you've got 2 free games that you can get involved in. But this is what we're going to do. And we're going to take you through this now. So when it comes up, this is what the screen's going to look like. But I'm going to tell you, put you the details on how to play on the screen. It's very, very simple. Pick the numbers of players according to your requirement as well as keeping within your budget. Your players will score points automatically. So there's no budget to worry about. And then if I go on to the scoring, you can see there, if someone's on the pitch for 60 minutes, they get a point. Over 60 minutes, another point. Midfielder or forward plays full match. You get keeper scores a goal, 8 points. That doesn't happen. That happen a lot. And then you've got negative ones there. So your keeper makes a save, 0.5. So all of these things come into account and they all gather points. So basically, at the end of that particular thing,
you're all ranked.
You're all ranked, and so basically, they're paying out the top 40, but they reckon the thing is a minimum prize pot of 10 grand in the prize pool, as you can see there. It does say buy in £2, but you don't have to. So yeah, that's how it is. So are you ready?
I am, yeah.
Oh yeah, so this is the prize fund here as well. These are the prizes. So as you can see, first prize is £800, second is £495, and it goes all the way down. And like, even if you're way down the list, you're still 40th. You're still getting 38 quid, and we're still going down. So at the moment, they're paying out.
So it is quite transparent. You can see exactly what the prizes are.
So you can enter for nothing, and you're literally, even if you're only in the top 200, you're still getting a tenner and still going. But the top prize is if you get it. So
we're not that lucky.
Well, let's see. We're going to have a go. So let's see how easy it is to do. And if there's anyone in the chat, as I say, here we go. FanTeam says, for anyone signed up, your free ticket will be added ASAP. But I've already done for some of the live views, which is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, they will do it. And if you're watching this back on catch up, the guys at FanTeam, they have a lot of people, so you will get your ticket uploaded for free before the event.
Neil White, is it a gambling site?
Well, FanTeam will answer you on that one as well. Obviously, you're speculating.
Yes, it is a gambling site, so you do need to be over 18, and we recommend that you obviously gamble responsibly.
Absolutely, the usual things. But as I say, you don't have to put in any money unless you want to. Are we ready? So what are you going for your first pick?
If you scroll down, it's all the 3 o'clock kickoffs. So those are the matches.
Fulham Villa, Newcastle Brighton, Ipswich Everton, Man United Brentford, Southampton Leicester. There we go. So before the event, these are all the things that you see next to the players.
I think that's really good, because I'm not very good at keeping up with who's injured or whatever, or knowing who's going to start. So
yeah, that's quite good, isn't it?
It tells
expected to start, may start, not expected to injured, suspended, so you know not to put them in. And all this is loaded in. So look, what you're going for, first of all.
Well, you might not agree with me on this. I went for Villa to get a clean sheet and win 2-0. So I'm going for a Villa player. So if you can put up the Villa player.
So this is how easy it is. So you literally go onto your teams, kick Aston Villa. Yeah, you got all the teams down there and their price value, of course, but it doesn't come into it for this particular game. What are you going for?
I'm going for Emi Martinez, the goalkeeper.
So you want to go for a goalkeeper. So you're going for Martinez.
Yeah.
So
stick him in.
So Martinez is in there.
He's on screen. Let's go.
Yeah, right. That's great. Listen, I know we're Wolves fans, but I did have Villa scoring goals. So I'm also going to go for my first pick. I'm also going to go for a Villa player.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to go for Ollie Watkins. He's playing really well at the moment.
It does hurt to be picking Villa players, doesn't it, when you're a Wolves fan?
Yeah, but you have to take your hat off to Villa. Let's just quickly go back to have a look. Carl's asking a question. I'm sure they'll answer. FanTeam, is there a limit how much you can have in the pot of winning? I'm sure they'll answer that in a second. Right, let's have a look at what's your second pick then?
I've also gone with Leicester to get a clean sheet, but I haven't gone with a defender on that one. I've gone with...
So you want Leicester?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
If you go for the forwards, I've gone for a Jamie Vardy.
So you've gone Jamie Vardy. Okay. Yeah. So, look, I got Manchester United winning, haven't I? So I'm going to pick a United player. So if I go to Manchester United, I'm not going for forward. I'm going for a Garnacho. Garnacho, I've been quite impressed with him. I think he can get assists.
But as you can see, look, there's a little green next to him, so he's expected to play.
Start. Yeah, these down here, which is really helpful, actually. So I'm going to go with Garnacho. I'm going to add him.
And if you look at the scores, if he were to score, he gets more points than a forward.
Does he?
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the scoring again.
Forward
scores a goal, 4 points. Midfielder gets 5 points. Defender gets 6 points. Set pieces, yeah. So that's interesting. That's good. So yeah, just going to go quickly back to the chat. Yeah. Neil says Holland will get 6 goals. Well, Neil, I hope you're putting him in your team. Right, so that brings me up to your last pick. Who are you going forward for this one?
I've gone for a Newcastle player.
Yeah.
And I've gone Anthony Gordon.
So you're going for Newcastle. Go to the team, Newcastle, and you're going for Anthony Gordon.
Yeah.
So he's in there. And you know what? Because I said Man United are going to get a clean sheet. I'm going to go with Onana. So I'm going to put in another guy. This is the great thing. We could have 2 goalies. Can we have 2 goalies? Can we have Saar and Johnson in goal for us?
We're doing our own things. That's sort of handy. But I wonder if one week we'll actually pick the same players.
Well, we can't, can we? So, look, I've gone with 2 keepers. But I'm just saying, can Wolves have 2 keepers against Manchester City?
We still mess it up.
Oh, man. So, listen, so do we just click the participate for free?
Participate, yeah.
So, click that. You have a ticket for this tournament you can use to play for free.
Go on then, go.
Yeah. Team submitted.
Yay.
So, we've done that. What's this?
We're done.
We're done.
Team entered successfully.
Okay. Can I just say, whilst we're on, can we do the other game as well whilst we're on? Just because we went to there, didn't we?
Go to games.
There's your entries there. So look, when you go to your entries, you can see that you've got your thing, and it starts in 10 days.
Ralph's just shoved me out the way.
There is live results on there as well, so that's going. That can see these games are going on at the moment. The sports book is there
Separate,
as well.
But we're doing the games, aren't we?
We're on the game, so I want to go back onto this. So let's play this one. This is the free one as well. We might as well do it whilst we're on. So what do we have to do with this? Play the market. Let's have a look at the details. How to play. Pick the number of players according to the required amount as well as keeping. So we just...
we've got a budget.
All right. I'm going to pick Son.
Okay.
Who are you going with? What are you going to go with?
Are we going with all Tottenham?
Well, we've got it because it's like I think it's... Is it?
What's the active teams?
Active teams. It's West Ham as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
So...
But I think Spurs are going to do it. Can you have... I don't know if you can have all Spurs. Let's see how many Spurs it'll let us have.
So what are you going for now? You're going to go for a defender?
Go on then, we'll pick a defender.
What about Romero, Marco van der Ven?
Van der Ven.
Van der Ven. Okay.
No, should I go for a doggy?
You're going for a
Yeah, I want to change. Yeah.
Okay. And let's go for a midfielder. I'm going to go for Maddison. Okay, we'll go and pick now. We'll go and pick some West Ham players.
Do we have to?
Jared Bowen. He's all right, isn't he?
Kudus.
You want Kudus?
Yeah.
You like him? Forward. Antonio, no. Defender. I can't put myself to pick. So
we could go with Max Kilman.
No,
he ain't going to score or do anything, is he?
You want to go with Kilman for a laugh?
Go on then, yeah.
Kilman for a laugh. So we've done Kilman. So that's it. So participate for free.
Now we find out if we've done it right. Yeah, we've done it right.
We're in. So that's it. Guys, so that's how easy it is. That's how Carl says Van der Ven would have been a better choice. Well, you can do your free one.
We did go with him.
Oh, did we? We did. Yeah.
Did we change? I can't remember.
There we go. So hopefully you've enjoyed this, and there will be a league table, as I say, on that. We're listed as AWFTV. So I don't know what your usernames are. So, but like you'll be able to see how you've done against us on the table, I think. And as I say, they're paying down at the moment to the top 100, which is amazing, really. So like, if you're getting good at this sort of fantasy football stuff, it's a no-brainer, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's not big entry fees, is it? At £2?
Well, no, it's free for thing. And don't forget, if Wolves score as well,
you get tickets added.
So if they score 3 against City, you get another 3 free tickets. Happy days. Right, well, guys, any final questions for me and Emma before we go? Hope you've enjoyed it. I know if you're going to have fun playing against us. Any quick questions before we finish off for the day? And don't forget, if you're watching this back on catch up, put your predictions in the comment section below. Let us know if you've joined FanTeam. And if you're watching or listening on the podcast, whatever you need to do is just check the description on the podcast, because the link will be on there as well for you as well. And if you're also watching this and you've miswatched it, if you go onto our website,
Yes.
the links are on the website as well for you too.
Yeah, and there's all the details of all the offers that are available
on the website on alwayswolves.co.uk. Magic's very well, thank you. I'll see him on Friday. Oh yeah, good question. What do you think a Tuchel will be made of England manager, Emma? German guy?
I'm not bothered that he's German.
No.
I mean, it's in football, okay, you've got your national allegiance, but like we've got plenty of international managers in the Premier League, and I don't see that it's an issue.
Do you know what? If he wins something, we'll all be really happy. At the end of the day, he's an interesting character. He won the triple with PSG. He won the Champions League with Chelsea. He's won stuff. I think is it Bayern Munich. He's a winner, and we need to win the.
We
World
need someone
Cup.
that's going to get the best out of the English players. I don't think it matters that he's German. I know a lot's been made about it.
City man said, "Not sure will he sing." Do you mind? It doesn't bother me if you don't sing the national anthem. It's like he's German. Does it matter? All that matters is if we play Germany,
No, it
doesn't bother us as long as the players sing it.
As long as he's wants to win, it don't matter, does it?
Absolutely. Michael says he's loved the show. Michael,
hey, Michael.
Hope you let us know, Michael, if you're getting involved with the FanTeam for a bit of fun as well, mate. So that's all good. We've enjoyed that, and we will be back with our results on.
Can I just say, Ralph is on the sofa next to me.
Yeah, do you want to see Ralph?
He's fast asleep, but he keeps pushing me out the way.
Here's Ralph, look, we've got him today again. He's absolutely. Oh, look.
But he keeps pushing me out the way, bless him.
Bless his cotton socks. So he's here today. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. And look, I hope some of you win something on the FanTeam. And we've really enjoyed doing it. We'll be back next Wednesday.
Yeah. Let us know if you win anything.
Yeah, let us know. That'd be great. And if you've had a go at any of the other games, I say we're just going with the beginners games. There's more. If you're a more accomplished fantasy football type of person, there's more sort of complicated games that you can get involved with as well. We're just going with the beginner game, the sort of game that even us can take part. It's that easy to do. Brilliant. From myself and Emma to all of you, always Wolves.
See you, folks.